everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is living their best life, and if you're not, please do something today to put you on the path to living your best life. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about ways to let go while manifesting. So for most of you that have clicked on this video, you guys already know what manifestation is, but for those of you that don't, manifestation is basically a connection between your desires and then you stepping into that life permanently. So let's say that you desire for a new job. You have that desire for a new job. Maybe you don't like your old job or the present job that you're in, and you see where you can be. But manifestation is the ability to see that in your head and then bring it into your reality. So one thing I especially have trouble with when it comes to manifestation is the ability to let go. So I already see in my head where I want to be, see in my head what I want, see in my head what energy I want to step into. So let's say that you're trying to manifest more confidence in your life. You're like, okay, I see that I want to be in that place. I see that person. I see who that's going to be. Because manifestation is not always going to be physical manifestation. Sometimes you just want to manifest better spiritual practices, better mental health, better, internal health. Like, it's not always going to be physical or materialistic, So let's say that you're trying to manifest confidence into your life, or a new job, more money, a better circle to be around, so friends that understand you, stuff like that. Let's say that you're trying to manifest that into your life and you only see one path to do that. That's closing the doors on so many other paths that divine source, God, whatever you want to call it, could have let you down. And I have trouble with just like letting go and accepting that fact that there are many paths in front of me. I don't just have to do one, and I don't know exactly how I'm gonna get there, and I should just only be focusing on that energy that I would feel when I'm there, So that's one thing I've always struggled with when it comes to manifestation, ever since I even learned about it or even heard of it for the first time. So in this video, I decided to make a couple tips that have helped me in my journey of manifestation, and hopefully that can help you guys too, especially when it comes to letting go. So tip number 1 is to focus on the energy that you want to feel when you're finally there. So in the past, when it comes to manifestation, I would really mess up and I guess get out of alignment with that embodiment or with that person that I'm trying to become, if that makes sense. So let's say that I have a desire to become more confident. So instead of focusing on that energy of becoming more confident, I will keep on dwelling on like experiences, circumstances, things that made me feel unconfident. So let's say I had to speak in front of a group of people and maybe I shied away or was speaking way too low and nobody could hear me. So instead of focusing on the very opposite, the person that I'm trying to become, I would keep on dwelling on that and I wouldn't just allow that to be away. So I feel like that's not a negative aspect that we humans all share. We're just going back in the past and recollecting, or if we're trying to change something, kind of remind ourselves when we weren't that, because that gives more fuel to the fire of who we are trying to become. But in the past, I didn't see it like that. I didn't see it as like a lesson, like, okay, I was like that, yes, but I'm not going to be that anymore. I kept on dwelling on it. I kept on rehearsing that same narrative, and I wouldn't allow my story to change. So one thing that you definitely have to do when it comes to manifestation, especially when it comes to just letting go, is to acknowledge your past if it comes up and say, yes, I was like this. Keyword was like this, but that's not going to be my new narrative. I decide to forgive myself. I'm not going to regret anything that I did in the past, especially if it's very small and very minimal. I'm not going to regret what I did in the past. I'm not going to regret how I showed up. And I'm talking about like a confidence standpoint. If you regret something in the past where it hurt another person emotionally, physically, possibly, and you feel regret towards that, yes, forgive yourself, but also, if you feel comfortable, talk to that person and try to heal with them if they allow you. Again, that's a whole total conversation, a different situation. It all depends on your situation. It all depends on your emotions. But right now, I'm just discussing like the confidence example. So it's important to forgive yourself when it comes to something that's very minimal. Don't beat yourself up over something that you've done in the past because you're working towards a better future, okay? And then my second thing that I feel like will help you guys out when it comes to letting go in the process of manifestation is to release the guilt that you might feel for wanting something better. So for many of us, we've grown up hearing the grass ain't greener on the other side. And although that is true in many circumstances, that does not make it true for your life in general. So if you want to develop more confidence, go ahead and do that. That doesn't necessarily mean that the grass is not going to be greener on the other side. You don't have to feel guilt or beat yourself up over wanting to become a better person. And I feel like that's something that all of us have to rewire in our brains. If you desire a person, if you desire an emotion, if you desire materialistic things, if you desire a better version of yourself, don't feel guilt over that. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just repeat that to yourself. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, the only person that's going to be living your life is you. So if you feel that you deserve better in your life, if you feel that you need to work towards something, or you have a desire in your mind and you want to build onto that or build with that, then go ahead and go for it. Don't feel guilt and hold on to that guilt of the grass might not be greener on the other side, or why am I desiring more when I already have so much. That's not saying let go of gratitude. Gratitude is very important in everyday life. And for example, if you're desiring like a new car, more money and stuff, yes, be grateful for what you do have, because I'm not going to say it could be worse, because I don't like that. I just don't like that mindset of saying, or like trying to find gratitude from a place of saying like, oh, it could be worse and stuff. I don't find gratitude in that way. You want to be genuine when you find gratitude, and you don't want to play that you don't want to step into that guilt trap, basically, of talking about fake gratitude in a way. Like, that's fake gratitude in my opinion. If you always say, oh, I have all of this and it could be worse, you're not truly grateful for it. You keep on thinking about how, yeah, I might have lived in a bad situation, or I might have just gotten out of a bad situation, but I shouldn't desire for more because, I mean, it could be worse. That's not real gratitude in my opinion. That's fake gratitude. That's an excuse. But with real gratitude, you truly just look at your life and like, wow, I'm blessed to be where I am. I'm grateful for it to be where I am. I feel happy. I feel at peace. I feel joy. For to be where I am, I feel comfortable in my skin. And it takes some work to get there, of course. You have to do a lot of rewiring, a lot of meditation, a lot of observation of your thoughts going through your head, and figure out where the root of your issues might be in order to get to a place where no matter where you are, you're like, I feel comfortable in my skin. I feel comfortable living my life. I feel comfortable and at peace with myself. I'm happy where I am. But I do desire more. I do desire to be better than who I feel I am right now. I know that I can be better. I'm not going to guilt myself and complain about who I am right now. I feel grateful. I'm happy to be who I am right now. But I do want more for myself. And there's no reason to feel guilty for that. You're trying to evolve. You're becoming a better person. You're striving for better. You want to be better. You want to have better things. That's nothing to feel shame or guilt about. So we just have to learn to observe it, of course, honor it, because it does serve a purpose in your life, but let go. Until you figure out why you feel the way that you feel, or why you feel this guilt that might come up to you as you're trying to manifest better things into your life. Once you find that root of the problem, you'll be able to just observe it, honor it, and wash it away. Let it go. Of course, it's easier said than done, but with the work, with the consistency, with the persistence, with the determination, and with the faith, you will be able to do it. So, number 3, we need to focus on the destination and not the journey. Enjoy the journey. Let the path lead you. Stop trying to control the path. So in your head, imagine as if a road or different roads were led or built right in front of you. You cannot physically go up to a road, pick that thing up, and put it exactly where you want to be. No, you have to follow that path down that road. So if you were driving a car or something, you can't legit pick up that road, put it all in the middle of the forest, and then start driving through the forest. You can go off-roading, but you're going off-roading. You don't know what the path is in front of you. As simple as that. So try to apply that when you're manifesting things into your life. So for example, like with a job, you might think that the only path that can lead you to that job is applying to like 50 jobs, going to all the interviews, trying your best, researching different ways or interview tips on how you can present yourself better, how you need to dress, how you need to speak, how you need to do this, that, and the third. You might legit just go on a whole Google search and try to figure out who you need to become or what you need to embody, what you need to do in order to get that job. And yes, that does have its benefits, but sometimes legit it might just be talking to a random person in, I don't know, a cafe, in the library, on the phone or something, and they might see something in you that can fit into their job. But if you're so resistant on making that switch, if it's not like, okay, I applied for a job, I went to an interview, I got into the second interview, got the job, boom. It might not always work like that. You dead serious might get a job from like a friend or somebody that you've become friends with or somebody that you just randomly helped out in the middle of the street. They might offer you a job. They might say, you might start up a conversation, and then they might see you as a better fit for their job search. Hey, I'm so tongue-tied. They might find you as a better fit for their job than all the other applicants, and you got hired on the spot. You know, like, you have to be open to different paths that your desires might lead you down. Because even though, yes, applying, going to interview after interview, that is an effective way to get that job. That does not make it the only way to get that job. As simple as that. You ain't got to do anything extra. You just really have to let go of that one path that you see yourself going down and be open to all the other paths that might be easier to get you to where you need to be. I'm not saying do the utmost, be extra just to get a job, but be open to the fact that one day you could just meet someone, spark up a conversation, and the job that you've been desiring, God just handed it right to you. You know, you have to be open to that and understand that, yeah, that might not be a very common thing, but it is possible. It could be your way to get to where you need to be. A cool story, a cute story, you know? But yeah, that applies to everything, not only jobs. So if you're looking for a relationship, you're going on all these dating apps and all that stuff, dead serious, the person that's meant for you might just be at the grocery store. Or if you are looking to become more confident and you think that the only way to do that is to go to public speaking events, maybe your job is to, I don't know, get on a platform or figure out a way to embody that confidence in possibly working out, gaining more physical confidence, and that might help you with your speech. That might help you with your mental confidence, your mental clarity. You never know. It might not just be public speaking for you. You might just need to work on other parts of your life in order to get that mental clarity, that mental confidence that will be able to exude, and you'll be able to express yourself more clearly. Even with money, if you decide to become the next business owner or next social media influencer, is that what it's called? Social media influencer? Something like that. If you desire to become that, if you desire to become, I don't know, a dolphin trainer, who knows? If you decide to do any of that and you feel that there's only one clear path to do that, you have to remain open to all the other possibilities or all the other inspirations that might lead you to the path or lead you to a desire, or not the desire, but the desire that you have, if that makes sense. So yeah, it doesn't only apply to jobs or love or money or confidence or none of that. It applies to every little aspect. Be open to change your path because it is going to lead you to your destination. It just might lead you through an easier journey. All right, you guys, so I'm just gonna leave it with those three. I probably have way more once I just sit with it, meditate on it, and think. But the background right now is getting a little bit extra loud, and I don't want to be copyrighted. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Especially comment down below what you feel letting go, or what your problems might be with letting go, and allow other people to help you out. Okay? So yeah, with that being said, I hope all of you guys live your best life, especially in the times that we're in right now. Find the positives in everyday life and work on it, build on it, and focus on that. I really do send all of you guys love and light energy. Peace, love, and light to you all.